Hello, everybody. My absolute angel. I appreciate you so much. 17 months. What a long freaking time. Thank you so much. How are we doing? Hi, Calicut. Hi, Telephone. Hi, Crane. Hi, Ma. Hi, Faye. Hi, Sam. Hi, Becky. Hi, Harry. Hi, Money. Hi, everybody. Hi, Schoolerette. Hi, Hung Sass. Hi, Lotus. Hi, HD. Hi, Mani. Hi, Average Manifold. Hi, Isla. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Wex. Hi, Mara. How are we all doing? You guys know the drill. How are you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10? And why? How are y'all doing? I'm back. Honey, I'm home. Guys, you're going to get so bored of the fact that I went to Paris. Because I understand my French. Yeah, what does sket mean in English, Milza? How are we all doing? Welcome. I'm back. And I'm going to be telling you today about my time in Paris, which was supposed to be like 48 hours, but honestly felt more like 24. Guys, everything just kept going wrong. It was honestly, I think, one of the most chaotic trips I've ever been on in my life. But I have some fun little stories and stuff that we can talk about. We're going to do dailies. We're going to generally have a catch up and a yappa because, as you guys know, I wanted to... Amara, thank you for the Prime and the 13 months. Oh my God, stop it. Thank you so much, my lovely, my gorgeous. You guys better be typing away, and thank you for the scam train. You guys better be typing away at how your day's been, okay? You better be typing away at how you're doing right now. Because if you aren't, I'm gonna be mad. 6 out of 10, bottle leaks in my bag today. Everything, my makeup bag got soaked. No! Oh my God, breaking the fuck out because my period. The good thing about your period, only temporary. Done by the end of the week. Thank you for the 5 biddies. 10 out of 10, setting up my Luna binder. Oh my God, I hope it turns out beautiful. 7 out of 10, been ill, been doing pretty good. Enjoying my uni course and everything's going really well. I'm so glad to hear it. I hope you feel better soon, okay? Hi, Quinn. 4 out of 10 have COVID. In 2025, grow up, Becky. Come on now. I hope you feel better soon, though. Made a start on my uni work, which is amazing. Did a 3rd dance class on Sunday. Definitely something I absolutely love. Oh my God. Oh, Becky, never be sorry for not being in streams, okay? I'm so glad you're having a good time. I really hope you feel better soon. 10 out of 10 got 100% on a physics test yesterday, organizing a pumpkin treasure hunt. Oh my God, that sounds so fun, Eliza. 3 out of 10 have kickboxing tonight, which I hate. Found out my friend's dad is getting... Oh no. Oh my God. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm doing good though. I'm glad you're doing okay. 9 out of 10 only really cleaned around the house today. That's fine. That's so productive. 8 out of 10 get exam results tomorrow, but I didn't have to go to school. Oh, Harry, I'm so glad to hear it. 7 out of 10, pretty good. Fam and I went to New York. Oh my God. Great temporary deaf in one ear. Oh my God. Well, I hope that comes back. Jesus. 10 out of 10 got tickets to the last dinner party. Having a lovely rest day. Oh my God. I've always wanted to listen, get into their music. Feeling 4 out of 10 on period day 2. Guys, I'm praying for all of you, okay? I love you all. 5 out of 10, doing okay and chilling, just working on uni stuff, productive as heck. 9 out of 10, finished submitting a report, went for a job interview. Oh my God, call back, congrats! Hi, Holes, hi, Fudge. 8 out of 10, that has to make my friends my favorite refresher, so now I can make some money. Oh my God, that's so cool. That's epic, actually. That's like me trying to learn how to make Wingstop. I have an appointment today, hoping to get some answers. I really hope you get them, my lovely. 5 out of 10, quiet day at college. Was quiet, making friends is not for the week. Oh, I have a random day off tomorrow. It's gonna be the best day off ever. Hi, Hamza. Have I been watching Big Brother? No, I haven't, but I've seen a few clips. Just got a notey. Oh my God. Well, praying for you. 8 out of 10 on my 18th on Sunday. Oh, happy late birthday. Just chilling at home after a stressful week of guy troubles and sick form. That's the life. That's what being 18 is all about, my darling. Well, it seems like we have a very mixed bag today. And first of all, I'm going to chug some water. I just had a burger and it was really salty. So 1 second. Well, yes. And now I'm back in the room. I'm so glad, as always, that a lot of you seem to be doing pretty good. Those of you that are ill at the moment, everybody's ill at the moment. Oh my God, bless you guys. I hope you feel better soon. I hope this stream can make you feel a little bit better. We're just going to be yapping, having a yappa, having a catch up, okay? First time catching with streams and watching this early K-pop days. Oh my God, thank you so much, you angel. Welcome to the stream. You can get some Peepo Haze for new chairs in the chat today. It is that season. Guys, please be so careful. It's kind of unavoidable. It's like the transitional weather illness. But I've been saying this every stream. Please drink lots of water, stay warm, wrap up, okay? Look after yourself. Hi, Envy. So now 10 had a rough night, but I'm spending some time with friends later today. Working on art stuff, feeling much better. Oh, I'm so glad you're feeling a bit better. You deserve it. So I was gone this weekend and I really wish I was in Paris, those who didn't know, for Valorant Championships. And guys, it was the coolest weekend of my life. However, it was so chaotic and I didn't really get a lot done. As you guys know, I wanted to try an IRL stream. Guys, I didn't have the time to even eat all weekend. So, I just was like so fun. It was so much fun, but there was so much chaos, okay? Oh, Prism, thank you for the prime and the 31-month streak. Are you crazy? 31 months? It's been that long? Oh my god, Prism, I appreciate you so much. Oh my god, thank you so much, you angel. They have 10 sleep schedules, fuck. Slept at 5 a.m. and woke up at 1:30. Don't worry, I'm with you on that. I'm with you. Mine's equally as cooked. Love Paris. I've been in autumn. What's it like? Oh, it's beautiful. Lady, it was so good seeing you. Oh my god, guys, I got to see Jack and it was so much fun. They showed Jack on the broadcast and Pixel thought he was someone's dad. Okay, so we'll do dailies after I tell all my stories because I feel like I'm in peak flow. Hi, Doma. 9 out of 10. Looking forward to this weekend. Going up to Edinburgh. Oh my god. Doma, that's so fun. Oh my god, I hope you have the best time ever. Oh, Jack, that clip made me fucking crease. Oh, did I just... Okay, sorry. So, I'm gonna have to, like, go back through my photos to, like, tell you guys all my stories. Because a lot has happened this weekend, okay? And, guys, I took so much content in Paris. You guys are gonna be sick of the fact that I went. Like, G and I took so many photos. Okay, so I last streamed on Thursday, right? So it got to Friday. And Friday, for those of you who don't know, is the day that Harry and I normally film the podcast episode for Poor Decisions. So we were filming with a certain someone. It comes out tomorrow. You can find out. You can wait and find out. I'll tweet about it tonight. Hi, Ian. How are you? That's not true, Dolly, sadly. Paris, like, it's not my favorite place on earth, but I do like it there. How many of them feature the Eiffel Tower? Not as many as you'd think. We try to make them all as different as possible. Hi, Sola. How you doing, my gorgeous? Those of you that have joined and haven't told me yet, please do tell me how you're doing today. So, got to Friday. So we filmed the podcast, but we start late because Poor Decisions is so cursed. I think it's just average Harry, to be honest, but don't tell him I said that. Something goes wrong every single time. That means we start an hour late. Every single time we start an hour or an hour and a half late. Whether it's somebody like sleeps through, whether somebody's late, whether the basement's locked and nobody has the keys in the office. That's our favorite one so far. We're going to have to get our own like key to the basement because they keep locking it without like us having a way to unlock it. And basically what happened is whilst we were filming the podcast with Scott, Danny gave Harry the basement key. Harry forgot that Danny had given him the basement key. And then when we left, Toby locked the basement with the other basement key inside. So basically we were locked out from the basement. It took us ages to sort it out. So we were really late starting the filming. But filming goes good though. Like, you know, it's a fun episode. I'm looking forward to you guys seeing it. And then I was supposed to be doing my watermelon stream on Brighton Beach. However, for some fun reason, there was a storm and the UK and bits of Europe have been hit by this big fat fuck off storm. And it was so windy, so rainy. Motorbikes were getting blown over. So I was like, I can't sit on Brighton Beach with this watermelon and these rubber bands. It's awful. Storm Amy. Ow, she's a diva. I was like, I literally can't do this stream, and there's not a room that I can sit in either because I'm exploding a watermelon. I can't be doing that. So I literally couldn't do the stream, and I was like, you know what, I'm so exhausted. But as we're leaving, this is the one part of the weekend that's the most annoying. So that same night was our good friend Headex's show in Brighton. We love Headex in this show. Absolute one of my favorite humans ever. He says he'll come on the podcast at some point, but he's a bit like nervous at the concept of a podcast, so he says he'll like try and work himself up for it. Imagine how cool that would be. But it was Jack's show, Jack Headex's show. Hi Natha. And so I was like, shit, okay, I need to go home, I need to eat, I need to go and see Eleanor and my friends in Brighton, and then I need to go to Jack's show. There's all sorts going on. And then the next day I had to be up at maybe 8 a.m. to go to catch my flight to Paris at Heathrow Airport. I live in Brighton. Heathrow is pretty fucking far away. So basically, as I'm walking home, I'm so hungry from the recording. Sorry, this story might be all over the place, but bear with me. I promise, everything falls into place. I'm walking home and I'm like, fuck, I'm so hungry. I'm going to grab stuff for dinner and a steak bake. Oh my God, Amara, the antics that go on in that basement. Hi, Katie. So I order a steak bake. I walk into Greg's and there's a guy with maybe 10, 15 pounds worth of food which at Greg's is a lot. He had a lot of food, not judging. And he's having a conversation with the people because clearly his card isn't working. I think he had a type of card that they weren't accepting. I don't know. I just wanted a steak bake and to get home because I had like an hour until my hangout with Eleanor started. And then I had maybe 3 hours until Jack's show started, or until Jack's show was from 1 a.m. till 4 a.m. Excuse me? So this is why I was getting stressed, because it was like, okay, I need to go see Ellie. I need to eat. I need to pack my bag for Paris tomorrow. I also need to see Jack's show, but Jack's show ends at 4 a.m. Then I need to be up at 8 to then head up to Heathrow to go to Paris, and it's all going to be very non-stop. So this guy has all this Greg's, and clearly his card isn't being accepted. And so he turns around to me and he goes, do you mind buying this for me? Now listen, if it was just like a sausage roll or something like that, and it wasn't even like a, hey, could you cover this for me, and like I'll see if I can ping you the money. He was just like, can you buy this for me? And I'm like, I don't know what to say, and I'm really bad at saying no. And so I'm just like, just 1 second, I'm trying to decide what I want. He then starts turning around and the workers are going, we're really sorry, can you try again? And he's going, oh, don't worry, she's gonna get it, like she's gonna get it for me. In a sense that, and these workers are definitely just kind of like they're not trying to make a scene or anything. Sorry, I've got like a cut on my hand. These workers are definitely kind of like, oh my God, because they feel bad for me because they've just seen me kind of go like, oh, 1 second, I don't know what I want. I just want a steak bake. I'm not going to walk out spending 20 quid because I just want a steak bake. It gets to the point where they just go, hey, you know what, man, you can have it. And they just let him walk out with all of it. Because they were like, I don't know. I don't even know. Fuck knows. I get my steak bake and I walk home and I grab my other bits for dinner. Guys, I ate my steak bake and I wasn't hungry. And I don't mean I ate my steak bake and I was like, full enough whilst I eat dinner. I mean, I ate the steak bake and I was so full. I was so full. Like, I was not hungry at all. But I knew that this hour time slot was the only time I had to eat until I was in Paris the next day. Because again, I was at this gig, then I'd have to come home and sleep, and then I'd have to wake up, get to the airport. I knew this was the only time I had to eat. So I was like, do you know what, fuck it. I'm going to make the pasta. I'm going to eat as much as I can, like force myself to eat as much as I can. Then I'll leave it in the microwave or fridge until I get back from the gig. It's absolutely fine. So I eat a little bit, I run. I'm at Ellie's Airbnb. We're all hanging out, we're chilling. It's great. I then go to Jack's show. Oh my God, guys. The storm was so bad. The rain on Brighton seafront, because Jack performed at Concord 2, which is a venue like on the seafront, kind of far away from everything. We walked for 15 minutes, me, Harry, and our friends Matt and Imi. We walked for 15 minutes. I was soaked. I'm wearing a fluffy jacket, no hood. It's pissing it down and it's freezing and it's windy. It was horrible. Within 15 minutes, I'm absolutely soaked. It's horrible. And keep in mind, one of the guys that I'm with, also, hi Donut. Keep in mind, one of the people, if you haven't told me how you're doing today, please do let me know. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it active. Keep in mind, one of the people that I'm with works for Jack, who's doing the performance, right? So it's tipping it down to the point where you can't even really see in front of you. It's raining so heavily. And, we go to the front of the queue. Well, first of all, we're like, oh, should we go? Is there like a back entrance? That's obviously normally where like guest list VIP, like, you know, people that work for him go, you know. Jack, who, to specify again, headaches. To specify again, headaches, Jack, guys. Jack Manifold doesn't do any of this shit. And so I remember when I went to go see James and I was backstage, there was a back entrance. So I was like, okay, I'm going to lead everybody to that back entrance, because like the guy who works for Jack is like, okay, like back entrance, let's go find it. So this queue is really, really long. Again, tipping it down, windy as fuck, peak storm. We're in peak storm right now. And we walked to the back thing and the guy's like, hey, like, we're looking for backstage. And this Burka just goes, this isn't backstage, this is regular. Like, you're gonna have to get into the queue. And we're like, oh, okay, we're gonna have to push to the front of the queue. Because not only are we guest lists and we're backstage, but again, one of the people we're with works for Jack is there doing social media. He needs to be there. He needs to be in this building. So he walked to the front. Again, at this point, I've got water dripping down my face. My hair, it looks like I just stepped out of the shower. It is that bad. It is that cold. It is that freezing. And we get to the front of the queue and Matt goes, hey, we're here on guest list. Like, can we get in? The security guard turns around, looks him up and down and goes, you fucking think you're special? You think you're special? Get to the back of the fucking queue. You're not special. You get special treatment. To someone who's working for Jack and for the rest of us who are backstage with him. Huh? So we're literally like, all you could do was just say, hey, sorry, there's no like guest queue. Can you get in like the main one? But he says it like that. So then everybody else in the actual queue start going, fucking queue jumpers. And they're yelling at us. I'm actually in shock at how actually rude he was. So at that point, we're like, well, we need to get in. Like in the nicest way, first of all, this queue wraps around the block. Also, we're not even being pretentious. We walk, that's like, we're backstage. We walk in. We're with people that work for him. So we're hiding under this bike shed. And it reaches the point where I have to call G and be like, hey, G, I am so sorry. Security aren't letting us in. Like, they're not letting us in. And we had to get the manager to come out and grab us. Like, sorry, my hands are so itchy today. I don't know what's going on with me today. The actual tour manager had to come out and get us. And he was like, I don't understand why they were being so rude. Like why are they being so rude? And Jack actually complained about the staff because of how rude they were to us. Well, I guess. And so we get in, the show's great. It was really, really fun. Except there was no like backstage section. Like normally when we go to a show, you're like backstage, but you're like, you know, you're not on stage. No, we were stood on stage. Which is so awkward because like there's our friend popping his pussy doing his thing and there's us stood on stage. But he has this song called Fat Girl Fetish, right? And Harry loves it. Look at this fucking video. I have never seen a man so happy in my life. We're on stage. So we're literally on stage. Look at how happy Harry looks. Why are we on stage? Drop the back. Semi-automatic. Blow, blow, blow. This gig was crazy. I've never seen a front row pinging as hard as I did that night. It was ridiculous. It was a movie. It was very intense though, as you could tell. Oh, it's not going to load, is it? It's a drum and bass concert, so as you can imagine. But we're just stood on stage. We're not even like boarded off. We are stood on stage. So there are people just like trying to get our attention, to try and get Jack's attention all night. It was crazy. So fun. However, afterwards, Jack is like, he looks like you could squeeze his face cheeks and he'd do the biggest grin and giggle. Girl, stop that. Brother, what? That's a grown-ass man. That's a grown-ass man. Hi, Grin. How you doing, my lovely? Look, WC, how are you? Mad message. But then afterwards, Jack just turns around and he goes, oh, whereabouts do you live from here? Like, what are you doing, like, after this? And I was like, well, actually, I'm going to bed because I'm going to yours in 5 hours because I'm going to his and G's because G and I have a flight together. Hi, Snake, how are you? And he just goes, oh, we'll give you a lift. So... So I get the lift all the way to Jack and G's place, which is sick. However, this entire time, at this point, I'm starving. I'm starving because all I've eaten for the day was a steak bake and a couple mouthfuls of pasta. And it was really good pasta, but I couldn't appreciate it because I was full. And my pasta stayed in the fridge for 3 days whilst I was in Paris. And the worst part was I got back from Paris yesterday and I was so hungry. I was like, I finally get to eat my pasta. It was so nasty because it'd been in the fridge for 3 days. It was so sad. Fire! What's going on? Thank you so much, Fire, for the 11 months, nearly a year. Are you crazy? Thank you so much. Gorgeous, gorgeous human. So I get the lift up to Jack and G's, which was really fun. And the next day we leave for Paris. And so begins what I can only explain as the most chaotic 48 hours of my fucking life, guys. I don't know what was going on. I don't know what heavens were against us, but everything that happened from this point on was gnarly in a bad way. But as I wait to show you, I'm going to have some more water. Hi, Axolotl, how are you? Made pasta and food tech today. Handmade pasta. Oh, handmade pasta is so good. So we get up, everything's fine. We get to the airport, everything's fine. However, I'm struggling to get my boarding pass up. We're flying with Air France because we're going to Paris. And I, for the life of me, can't get my freaking boarding pass up. It keeps going, oh, we can't find it. Oh, we can't do it. I'm like, no biggie. Once I get to the airport, I can use one of the machines instead of needing it on my phone. We're going to go OG. We're going to go vintage. We're going to go retro. I'm going to print out my boarding pass. We get there. I go to the machine. I'm sorting it out. Doesn't print out my boarding pass. The guy is like, oh, the machine doesn't like you. You're gonna have to go talk to a person. G and I are third in the queue to talk to people for maybe 20 minutes because it's one of those days where it's always when you have the fastest thing to do that every person in front of you has the biggest issue ever. It was about, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, about 6 elderly people, so maybe 3 couples, and then 1 guy on his own that spent 20 minutes at each desk. All they were doing was putting in their luggage. I don't know why it took them so long. Oh my days. It was painful. And I'm really bad with this kind of stuff. Like, I can be very impatient, but particularly I'm very impatient when I know that I need to do something quickly. Like, it's like when I'm in the queue for the toilet and everyone's taking forever, but I know I'm a fast peer. Like, I know that all I need to do is go, hey, can I have my boarding pass? They print it out, I take it. I don't need Gertrude and Margaret in front of me taking 20 minutes. God bless their souls. Hope their flight was amazing, though, you know? And so we get there and she prints out a boarding pass and she goes, yeah, but you don't have a seat. So you're going to have to go to the desk before you get on the flight to get your seat. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. Cool. Fine. We then get to security, and in England, they've gotten rid of there used to be a rule in England that you couldn't have anything over 100 milliliters. They've now gotten rid of that, but apparently in France, it's still active, right? So I'm there and I'm like, their rule is it all has to fit in a small plastic bag. It all has to be under 100 mils and it has to fit in that one bag. Each person gets one bag. And so G and I are sorting out our stuff and I've realized I've got too many liquids. Like, I can't close this bag. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to throw away my moisturizer. I can buy another one. I throw away my moisturizer just as G comes back from talking to security and she goes, oh, we don't need to worry about the rules. Like, they don't really use it here anymore. I just thrown away my moisturizer. Mint. Didn't get checked once going through security for liquids. Mint. Hi, Axel. How are you? So long. I've just thrown it away. If I'd waited 5 seconds, would have been fine. Also, on the way back, we didn't get checked. So I threw away my moisturizer for fucking no reason. No reason. Same in Ireland. Kind of useless if you're flying somewhere with a 100 ml limit. No, literally. And France is infamously very, very... It was a Beauty of Joseon one as well. It was so expensive. It was this one. Oh, to be fair, it's down from £21 to 16 at Superdrug. It was this one. I loved it so much. Want it back so bad. Yeah, it's the fact that it was like 5 seconds wait, but no, it's fine. It's so fine. It's so fine. Hi, Satan. We get through security, so fine. We get onto our flight. I have my seat number, but we're separate from G. I'm right at the back. As in, I'm row 30. I'm at the back. I'm talking with the staff. You know what I mean? Oh, Satan. Hey, you don't know if it's gone badly yet, okay? But even if it has, you'll kill the next one, I promise you. But right now, an IRL stream that you're going to get from the shop, the perfect idea. We get on the plane. And then once we're on the plane, they're like, oh, lol, yeah, we're delaying the flight by an hour because of Storm fucking Amy. Because of this fucking storm. fuming. I'm fuming and I'm angry and I'm mad. But not really. I just sit and play Candy Crush. It goes pretty fast. Now, I've realized recently, and I've spoken about this a few times, I have a really bad anxiety where I'm always convinced I'm going to die. Like, it's really bad. I was talking with the Good Kid boys about this later on. To the point where they're like, Lexi, you should get this checked out. And I'm like, probably, but it's funny. Also, why are my drawers so overfilled? I need to go through my clothes. We're doing that stream soon. So seeing at the back is the safest. No, I was literally messaging G, and one of my last messages to my family and friends was, I'm at the back. If this plane goes down, I'm fucked, because I'm next to the engine and it'll explode. But I'm like, I have this weird thing at the moment where I just really sometimes am convinced that I'm gonna die. This is me at the back of the flight. This is me at the very, very back. Like, literally, that is the exit doors, except they didn't open at the back. That's me on the flight, sat on my own. And so this flight is delayed an hour, but we go up. It was the most turbulent flight I've ever been on in my life. And you want to know why? Because God bless this pilot. He had to go through the storm. Through the storm. In one end, out the other, through the storm. I've never felt turbulence like it. It got to the point where I had to put my headphones in and put music on, because every time the plane would shake and then dip. Like, really, really strongly shake and then dip, and then shake and then dip. And to the point where people on the plane, every time would dip, would go, and you'd hear a gasp go through the entire plane. I had to put my headphones on because it was really stressing me out. I was gripping onto the sides of this like plane for dear life. As in, I'll show you a video from when we landed. When we landed, the entire plane applauded. I was caught off guard at how people were whooping, and I couldn't figure it out until I realized that he'd actually flown through the storm, and that's why it was so bad. As we were landing, the plane was like jittering sorry, I'm exposing my hands really bad. It's very ugly. Like as it was landing, it was rocking like that. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to die. I'd never been so convinced I was going to die in my life. But look, like, actually look. So that's Storm Amy behind us. That's what we'd just flown through. That was the other side. The entire plane was like cheering and whooping and like, it was ridiculous. I don't think it even, like, it was grey, it was windy, it was raining. Like, it was almost like you could see the rain. I'm surprised they didn't cancel as well. It was so bad. It was so bad, in fact, that once we landed, they go, yeah, you're gonna have to wait a minute. All the crew at the Paris airport had gone on strike and walked off because the storm was that bad. So, like, we're gonna have to wait to get somebody who can, like, sort out the tunnel and get you guys off this plane, because right now there isn't nobody here. That's how bad it was. But we flew through it and we survived. God bless whoever that freaking pilot was. That's a real one. That's my G. Also, there was a guy next to me on the plane that was really, really nice, but almost too really, really nice. And it scared me a little bit. So it's just this guy, absolutely fine guy. Like, he did nothing wrong. But he turns around to me and he goes, do you want some of my Coke? Like, he'd gotten a drink. He'd just gotten it. He'd just opened it. I'd gotten some water from the plane. He'd gotten a Coke. He opens it and turns around and goes, do you want some of my Coke? And I was like, oh, no, I'm fine. Thank you. Well, first of all, he says that to me in French. And I was like, I don't speak French. And he's like, oh, that's cool. I speak English in, like, perfect English. And I was like, oh, mint, okay. And he offered me some of his drink. I was like, oh, no, I'm good, thank you. And then he was like, oh, can I take a photo out the window? I was like, yeah, go crazy. He like leans across and takes a photo. Cool. And then after we like land, he's like clapping. And then he goes, do you want me to grab your bag for you? And I was like, oh, it's okay. I can grab it. I then wait a little bit, go to grab it, can't get it out because about 6 people had put their luggage in the same thing. Idiots. So he was like, oh, don't worry, I got it. Got my bag out for me. I was like, thanks. And then it was like really awkward small talk. He did nothing wrong. I was like, I've never met like a stranger who was that like chatty and like nice. I was like, no, well, good for you, man. We finally get off this fucking train. He was lovely. We finally get off this plane. We get off this plane and we walk through security, and there are about 50 people with cameras Like, you know, when you walk out of the airport through the exit into the main part of the terminal, there was 50 people with cameras. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't realize people would know I'd be here. That's so embarrassing. No, but we're like, what? But we had a feeling we knew what was going on. Because we got up to a girl and we go, hey, who are you waiting for? And she goes, oh, Jennie from Blackpink. And G and I naturally are like, oh my God, because our plane got in at the same time as this plane from Korea. And it was Paris Fashion Week. So Jennie, Taehyung and Kai from EXO had all come into Gare du Nord? No, that's the train station, but whatever. So we wait maybe, you know, a little bit. Bro, I'd never experienced anything like it in my life. First of all, Kai from EXO, my first ever K-pop bias. I lost my shit. Tell me why we turn up and like the way the girls like ran after him was crazy. Taehyung went through a different exit, and there were like thousands of people waiting for him. It was crazy. But it was the fact that we walked out and we were like, oh my God, Jennie never left the airport. We think she went through a separate exit because there's no photos of her leaving the airport. She must have gone like a VIP separate exit way. But yeah, we arrived in France at the same time as Kai, Taehyung and Jennie. First of all, funny as fuck, if you know, you know. But now we're in Paris. We go home, like to our Airbnb. I need to turn off my WhatsApp autosave because God bless my family. My family are on holiday and they keep sending photos and they all keep ending up in my photo gallery because they send them to me and it goes on. It took us an hour and a half to get out of the airport because the traffic was so bad. And at this point, our plan for the first night was get photos of the Eiffel Tower in one outfit, go out for a nice dinner. Day 2, do all of the Valorant stuff, get more photos. Day 3, leave. Perfect. Except at this point, by the time we get home, it's already like 9 o'clock. The sun's gone. So we're like, hi, Tay. How many people do this? I definitely because I've been mistaken for somebody before and people following me. Lol. And so one of the big parts of our trip, one of the main divas, the main characters of our trip was a G7X. Now, G used to have a G7X, which is a camera, the Canon, the one that everybody uses for photos, but she lost it on a plane. She loves doing that. And nobody else had a G7X besides Ellen and Neil. We love. Originally, I was going to try and grab Charlie's, but Charlie lives in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, London. I couldn't travel to him. There was no way any of us could get to him. So we're using Eleanor's G7X. But so we have the G7X, we get back, we charge the batteries, we're like, okay, it's gonna be perfect. G opens up the camera and she goes, Lexi, there's no SD card in here. Now, I don't know if I'm in the wrong here. I probably am. In my head, if I'm using somebody else's camera, I'm gonna bring my own SD card, no? I don't know. Like, because we're using Eleanor's. Ellie was like, I don't have a battery though. G was like, I have a battery, don't worry. Why would Ellie give us her SD card? Why would she want photos of us on her SD card? That's what I was thinking. I should have said though. In my head though, it was obvious. I just forgot my SD card. In my head, I was like, oh, when I said, oh, she doesn't have anything in the camera, I thought it was obvious that it was battery or SD card, but I should have made it clear that was entirely my fault. So G goes, Lex, there's no SD card in here. I'm like, of course there's not. It's Ellie's camera. Why would she give us her SD card? G's like, I didn't bring mine. I'm like, girl, it's like 10 p.m. at this point and we're in the middle of Paris. Everything's shut. We go for a dinner. This really nice dinner, actually. It was expensive as fuck, though. We went for like Japanese food. It was really good. I had the best salmon teriyaki of my life. And there were these two bitches next to us at the restaurant that just kept side-eyeing us. Like, why? What are you doing all that for? So G is like, we're trying to figure out what we do because we really want to get these photos. The whole point of our trip, like, to get these photos, we really wanted to use the G7X. Like, we were really like, it's going to be amazing. G7X is going to be so much fun. Oh no, they were side-eyeing in a really rude way. There were also two like middle-aged women. They did not know who we were. Change sub goal. What do you guys want for sub goal? We're 14 away. Hi Tilda. So we're looking and G goes, I go, maybe Deliveroo, Uber Eats. Maybe we can see if there's a tech store open. G checks Uber Eats and there's a tech store open selling SD cards. We're like, oh my God, it's a sign from the gods. Because we're running so low on time, we're like, okay, we're going to Uber Eats the SD card to the restaurant. Hi, Darfina. So we do it. It arrives, I was waiting for our food. G runs out to get it. She comes back and she's like, oh my God, love. She opens it. I wish I'd filmed this. I shit you not. they'd given us a USB stick. And normally, Uber Eats tells you if there's going to be like a thing like that's changed or different. And they didn't tell us that there was going to be a change or anything. They didn't tell us anything. Like they weren't like, oh, you know how, sorry, there's so many wires on my feet. You know how Uber Eats normally tells you if there's going to be like a replacement? Didn't tell us. Give us USB stick. G gets a refund instantly. Of course, duh. But then we're desperate. We're like, oh my God, it's now getting like to 10:30, 11. We have no SD card for our fucking camera. I made like a note separating all of my content into separate categories of like what they were for. And the main one that we wanted to get a lot of was pictures, and both of our phone cameras were ass. So we were like, oh my God, these pictures are gonna look fucking awful. Like we've planned all these photos and all these photo spots and all these ideas. And we're not gonna be able to do them. They don't make the substitution when the person doing the delivery doesn't realize there's a change. True. Exactly. So that's what we thought. So we were like, because we're really desperate and it's definitely showing that they have the SD card, let's order it again. Let's not only order it again, but select the option, cancel order if not available. Cancel order if not available. You know? Because then, if the SD card is not available, they cancel the order. It's absolutely fine. Maybe there's just an issue. We reorder. We've had our food at this point. We go home. They gave us another USB stick. As well as that, when we went out for dinner, they gave me the wrong salmon dish. I ordered salmon teriyaki. They gave us like some other salmon. It was like sashimi, but it wasn't sashimi. It was like a salmon thing that sounded similar. So our dinner then lasted longer. We were given 2 USB sticks, got them both refunded. So kind of hacked it, got 2 free USB sticks. They give it the 4 biddies. And so we get back, we're like, oh, game's gone, basically. Like it's Jova. Then they have the USB sticks. No, they were definitely 2 separate things. And what's crazy is that on Uber you have 3 options where it's like cancel order if unavailable, substitute, and then substitute with alert. And you can pre-decide what the substitute is. And the pre-order for the substitute was the USB stick. So I said to G, I was like, I don't think this is gonna work. But we're like, you know what, we'll give it a try. Didn't work. So we go to bed a little bit like, fuck. Also, in our Airbnb, there was a 1-man sauna. And this is the conversation I had with Good Kids. Because, Darth Vader, I'm in the middle of having a conversation. I'll check I'll check pet pics off stream. But I'm literally in the middle of telling a story from my trip. So I'm not just gonna stop to check the Discord right now, my lovely. But enjoy, your cat sounds really cute. 1-man sauna. But why do I feel like it would be an episode of Final Destination if I stepped foot in there? Tilda, I love salmon. I hope it's amazing. So we get home, back to the Airbnb, and we're like, do you know what? Let's formulate a plan. Tomorrow morning, we're going to wake up early. I found a tech store that sold SD cards. We're going to wake up. We're going to go to this SD card shop. We're finally going to get an SD card for our camera. It's going to be a movie. We're going to go to the Valorant. We're going to film all of our content before the game starts. Watch the game, have a really good time. Afterwards, go to the Eiffel Tower, get our Eiffel Tower photos, get all the photos that we want, and then have a good time, okay? And that's going to be our day. We perfectly planned it. It was going to go amazingly. We wake up the next day, we go to the fucking store, we get our goddamn SD card, and we get to the venue. And we get to the venue by 10:30, okay? The show starts at 1. We get to the venue at 10:30. Now, yes, average. No, literally, whatever. Yes, you can tweet and tag me, of course. 10:30, okay. Now, we hadn't had a chance to watch any of the other games because everything got in so late the day before, because our flight was delayed and we got stuck in traffic. We didn't get to see the Friday of Champions, only the Saturday, which was only the Saturday of Champions, only the Sunday, which was the grand finals. We get to the event again at 10:30. Now, what happened here wasn't anybody's fault, right? Wasn't anybody's fault. We turn up and I see Meg sounds like egg, a lovely friend of the channel, and our friend Ari, and they're in like a separate queue, and I'm like, hey guys, and they're like, oh my God, you made it, like we heard that your plane got delayed and all that stuff. We're like, yeah, we just need to go grab our passes, because G and I had a press pass, so we were allowed to interview people, we were allowed to go into the press tent and like see the the conferences before and after. I was really excited. You guys know I'm extremely passionate about wanting to go into interview work. I was really like, I'd spent about 2 hours before I left for Paris planning questions, planning stuff. Like I was locked in. I was so excited for this opportunity because it's so fun. So we're like, yeah, we need to go get our passes. whatever. So in our email pack that we got given, it was like, here's the entrance you go through. And we were looking, but we couldn't find the actual entrance. We could see the gate, the door itself, but we couldn't find how we got to it. And so we're talking to security and they're like, yeah, you need to go to the ticket office. We go to the ticket office. They're like, no, you don't. We go back to security. We're like, guys, we need to get to that door. And we're pointing to the door that's like, that they're protecting, and they're like, oh, no, you need to join the main section. And we're like, no, we're press, like we need to get our press passes, we need to get through here. And they're like, no, you need to join the main bit, like this isn't the entrance you need to go to. These guys don't believe we're press. They don't believe we're press, VIP, or influencer, which is all three of the passes that we have. Hi Aoife, how are you? And so we're like, what the fuck? So we have to call our Riot contact, which we didn't want to do because I'm sure on the day of finals the Riot staff are more than stressed. We have to call our Riot staff. They have to come out and get us. The security are then like, oh, okay, I guess, go on. After we asked them about 5 different times how to get in, they didn't give a fuck, and then they had to let us in the end. We go in, and then God bless the woman, the woman that was helping us from Riot. She's trying to help us through, and then we get to the door and they're like, you don't have a wristband on, you can't get in. She's like, fuck, how do we get to the wristband section? They're like gate 1, which is the gate we were trying to get to this entire time, that everyone kept going, no, you're not supposed to go there, you're not supposed to go there. Where we're supposed to go. So we go round and we go in. The Riot staff is walking in with her passes, and she has like a thing on saying that she's Riot staff, all this stuff. They don't let her in through the door because her stuff's already been scanned. They're like, you can't come in this way. So she's like, guys, don't worry, like you'll have your wristband, you're good. So we go in and we have our ticket and we just get given a default wristband. And I'm a bit like, because I saw everybody else in the other queue with like purple Valorant wristbands and like all these different things on. And I was like, something is amiss here. So we get in and we're just in, imagine when you walk into any music venue and it's just all of the like sections, you know how it's all different gates with like letters and stuff. We're just there and we're like, well, where do we go now? Because we're being told about like an influencer lounge and there's all these lounges and like the conference rooms. We're like, how do we get there? And we can't contact anybody. We're just like in the public main area. We are then in that public main area for, at this point, it's maybe 11 and like 2 hours. We nearly missed the beginning of the show. We sit down as the show is starting, honestly, because it took 2 hours for us to get in because I think basically, God bless her, the girl who let us in was supposed to give us all of our wristbands and our passes, but she didn't. I don't think she let us in the right door either. Bless her, she must have been very, very stressed, no worries. But we're trying to call them and they're like, yeah, come down to VIP, there's a lift. No, they don't even say that. We're trying to call them and tell them where to go and they're like, come and meet us outside so we can give you your wristbands. We're trying to leave the venue and they're going, you can't leave. Like if you leave, you're not coming back in. We don't care if you're VIP or not. You leave this building, you're not coming back in. So we're calling them going, hey, they're not letting us leave. And then they're going, okay, go in to the arena and we'll meet you at your seats because your ticket says where you're sat. We go to 6 different gates and this is at a big venue. So we're walking in circles around this fucking stadium because we talk to one security guard. They go, oh, it's that gate over there. We'll go to that gate. They'll go, oh, no, it's that gate over there. We're going in circles. We can't get into the event at all. And I can hear it starting. We can't get into the venue. We can't leave the venue. Like, we can't do anything. And we're calling the team and they're just like, oh, shit, we don't know. And then as we're like walking around, we see 2 people in Riot like things, like with Riot cards on. We're like, hey, we are so sorry to be a nuisance. We're supposed to be going to the VIP lounge. We can't get there. We can't get our wristbands. And they go, okay, go to this gate. There's a lift. There'll be somebody there to give you a wristband. That's how it's supposed to work. We get to the lift. The guy opens it. We go, we need to get to this floor. We know what floor we need to go to. He goes, you don't have the right wristband. I can't let you in. The person is then like, you need to come outside, like come out, like we've got somebody with a wristband. They sent a photo of the guy. By the way, I'm wearing 3 layers. I'm sweating. It's hot as fuck. We're just walking around in circles. They call us, they're like, they've sent a photo. This guy is waiting for you with your wristband. He's outside here. And they send a photo of the place. We go to one security guard. Oh, you need to go to this gate. We go to that security guard. You need to go to this gate. We end up going to the main security where we go, we need to get here. Somebody has our wristbands to get into the event. And they go, oh, you can't get there. it gets to the point where we get a message that just says, just ask around for anybody that can get you in. And God bless, because G and I also deal with stress very differently. I'm there like, G, you need to tell these people that we can't get in or out. And G's like, hey, so we're having a few issues. I'm like, G, you need to tell them right now, we can't get in or out. The show's about to start. At this point, I don't even care about the content. I just want to get in and watch the show. I love Valorant. And Fnatic are playing. I love Fnatic. I've never been able to see them play live. I want to get in there and watch the show at this point. And at this point, we don't have time to do the content. Like, I really wanted to do a TikTok that was predicting Boaster's walkout, all that kind of stuff. We can't do it now. There's no time. And it reaches a point where finally they go to this lift, the same lift. Oh, NRG were from the States, yeah. Go to this lift, somebody will come up, and this guy walks out. His name was Travis. Travis, I love you. And he walks out, and I just look at him and I go, you're the guy, you're the guy, you're the guy, you're the guy. And he goes, I'm the guy. He gives us our wristbands. And just like that, we're allowed in the lift, we're allowed to go into the venue. We walk in and we sit down in the press section. I noticed we walked past Toby, we walked past everyone. They'd sat us down on the NRG side. And NRG were the team playing against Fnatic. And they were like, yeah, we want to try and fill out this side of the stadium out. But the reason nobody was sat on that side of the stadium is because NRG are American and Fnatic are European. So nobody wants Fnatic to win, wants NRG to win. So everybody sat on the Fnatic side. So then we have to get up and walk around the entire thing to get around to the other side. So we're sat with Toby. Toby sends me a text going, we're sat in a similar section. Where are you? Are you on the wrong side? And I was like, what? He's like, Lexi, you're sat on the wrong side of the stadium. Not only that, we're sat so close to the stage because we're in the VIP section. We can't actually see what's going on stage because they don't show it on the screens. This was our view of the starting ceremony. You're not going to be able to see it. But basically, it's just like we can't actually see what's going on stage. All we can see is that. Like, the stage is so up high and we're so close to it. We're just like... It was so cool though. All of the music performances were so good. Now listen, what we basically think was that the girl who met us at the beginning was supposed to give us all of her wristbands, but she genuinely, I can't imagine how busy you must be running that kind of shit. Like, God bless her soul. Like, she must have been really, really busy. Was it an easy fix? Yes. Was it a kerfuffle? Yes. Because at this point, I'm messaging all my friends that are already in the event and they're like, we'll talk to the staff that we know. And all the staff are going, oh, the starting ceremonies already began. We can't leave, like nothing can happen now, you're kind of cooked. And we're just like, we're influencers, we're VIP, like let us in this fucking event. At this point, I don't care about the TikToks, I don't care about making an event, just let me in, please. Hi Jess. But we did get in and it was amazing. It was generally the most electric environment I think I've ever been in my life. It was so much fun. Oh my God, guys, I got chills. It was so good. But I'm a little bit sad because, like, we got to see Boaster dancing I Can't Stop Me. Look at him. Diva! In the end, it was a really fun event. Obviously, I don't know if you guys follow Valorant, but it was one of the craziest games ever. Basically, a game of Valorant is first to 13, and it was best of 5. So it was first person to win 3 maps. And NRG, who were the opposite team, were absolutely destroying Fnatic to the point where it was really embarrassing and everyone thought it was going to be a 3-0, and then on match point Fnatic came back and I've genuinely never seen a crowd so electric in my life. It was an actual movie. Sadly, Fnatic did lose in the end, and it was really, really fucking heartbreaking. Like, I've never felt the energy of a room shift so much in my life, but it was a cinema. And we did get to film a little bit. Good Kid were there, so I got to see the Good Kid boys. And I'm actually a little teaser of like some people that I was with during it. Wait. I'm scrolling because G sent me the video. I need to go through all the content. Where is it? Is it not saved? Wait, I'll turn this down. We got to do some content. Amara's going to be very, very happy with this. But who are we with, huh? We saw Toby. me interviewing Good Kid again. They're bored of my ass. And then this is where we had the conversation where I told them about my sauna in my Airbnb, and they said, why don't you use it? And I said that I was scared that I'd burn alive, and they were like, why would you get scared that you think you were going to burn alive? And I went, I'm always scared I'm going to die. And they were like, you should get that checked out. Merit Masters London next year. Oh, and I will be there. My friend Fire, Average Jonas, Goat of the Channel, Meg. It was really fun. We got some really cool people together. We got to do one really cool video. And on top of it all, guys, we got our diva pics. We finished the show. We go and I got my diva pics in front of the Eiffel freaking Tower. Did my boyfriend go with you to Paris? No, I'm not letting that man have fun. Who lets their boyfriend have fun? Cringe. No, I'm joking. Lexi VC show match. It's made me want to play. I honestly... Oh, I thought he heard me. He's in the other room. I thought I heard footsteps. I got really scared that he heard me. And you know what's crazy? That entire outfit's G's. That entire outfit. Yeah, Niren's busy playing fucking Football Manager. Niren! What are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? Huh? Oh, you're doing work? I thought you were playing football. Oh, it's
I was playing football manager like 4 minutes. Yeah.
Ah! Oh, my using my chair back.
I'm getting censored right now. Yeah, man. What are you saying, guys? How's everyone doing?
I'll send them about the shit show that was Paris. But it was such a fun shit show. It was such a fun shit show. It was really fun. If it wasn't for that opening section being an absolute nightmare. Wait, you're...
Sorry, that picture flipping neck, man.
Shut up. Being sensitive.
Fucking bloody son. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but it was really fun, and it was really nice to see. Dude, the worst part was, though, the Good Kid boys were like, let's hang out after this. We hardly ever get to properly hang out. You're so funny, don't go bald.
Honestly, I can't.
Wait,
No, I haven't washed my hair.
The other day he was balding.
I haven't washed my hair today, guys, so it kind of looks a little bit crazy.
And then afterwards, everyone was like, oh, where are you guys going? We were like, what's the afters? Everyone was like, we don't know yet. We then find out that Riot were hosting an after party with a Red Bull, and they didn't tell me and G. So we didn't get to go because by the time the Riot contacted the scene, they'd gone, oh, the party's starting. It's too late to put anybody on the... Yeah, you put that muggy away. So we didn't even get to go to the after party. And Boaster was there and Fnatic were there and I could have met them, but I didn't. But I still love Riot and I still appreciate them very much for inviting us out. And they did say that we could go to Masters in London. So I'm going to be like, yeah, fly me out to Shanghai as well. And give me a jacket.
There's got to be some sort of after party, right?
The after party was me and G in bed because our flight was we had to get up for our flight at 4 a.m. and I went to bed at 3. Which is why there was no stream yesterday. Huh?
Did you actually only get 1 hour sleep?
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
Idiot. So I went to bed at 3, woke up at 4, got in England at 11 a.m. and then slept all day.
Yerp.
Fun! Yerp!
Why are you searching Beauty of Joseon? I see. I've definitely pronounced that wrong.
Because we had to, because I had to throw it away at the airport customs. Just for, after I threw it away, G went, oh, we don't throw anything away.
You should have looked at the size. The size is like, they say like you're allowed.
It's 100 mil.
But 4 kilograms or something.
But it was France, so they were like being really picky, but then they weren't really picky. It was so mean. Also, we've been watching Alice in Borderland, guys. You've got an alarm.
Oh, guys, it's time for me to wake up.
But then I get home from frickin' Paris, and I'm supposed to be going out with Ellie again. Ellie and Adam. I fall asleep to a 9-hour breakdown of Silent Hill. Oh, we're on the last episode after this, Amara. We just finished episode 7. Girl, what the fuck? What the fuck was episode 7 of Alice in Borderland? I obviously no spoilers. But I'm watching a So I'm watching a breakdown of Silent Hill. I fall asleep, and in my sleep, I'm having a dream that I walk to Goring Toby Carvery. Goring's just a random town on the south coast. I have a dream where I walk to Goring Toby Carvery. I'm talking to a girl that I went to school with called Heather, but I can't tell her because I'm so tired in my dream. I can't do the voice note. Can you go and gift me 15 real quick, please? I'm nearly a sub goal.
What's the sub goal? What do you do at 15?
You're going to do a backflip.
Well, then it's not looking good for you, G, in that case.
W Goring.
23 subs, I'll do half a backflip.
Okay.
I'll just pause in there.
Yeah.
I'll just stop mid backflip until someone else does it.
Well, yes! Near in 15 subs, please. Yep. No, wait, Kat said it, so you have to do it now. Please. I'm trying to think of other stuff.
Oh, someone said episode 8's even better, by the way.
I know. Do you know what? Ages ago, I saw a spoiler for the end of You're not allowed to say a word. For the end of the season. Oh, Eva! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted! Oh my god, you angel. Thank you so much.
Jeez.
Thank you. But you know what I will say, guys? The G7X was well worth... Oh, these are the low quality versions. That's awkward.
Way.
Was well worth the hard work because the,
That's high quality.
the G7X popped its pussy. These photos go hard as fuck. Oh, you can't even really tell. Like all the... Oh, no.
This is great stuff for me, by the way.
Shut up. Go away. Stop. You're weird. But basically, it was like, wasn't Niran getting his makeup done for a sub goal at one point? Right? Would you do that? Would you let me do that?
Yeah. Honestly, guys, I would do most things for money. Make of that what you will.
Your knees are a little bit cooked, aren't they?
Honestly, I'm on them right now, and it's game over. Like, I'm not getting up. That's why I'm down here. I kind of have to acknowledge that it's not looking good, bruv.
Also, we tried really hard to get Jojo Siwa tickets, and we all tried messaging her.
Shit.
It didn't happen.
When's she performing?
Literally, like this week.
Who's the guy she's dating again from Love Island?
Hughes.
Chris Hughes. I forgot what his first name was. Oh my god, do you want me to rap a bit to lift the mood?
Yes!
I forgot that was him. I forget that's the same person.
Lift the mood. It was
Let's rap a little bit too.
Meant to say that's already happened, but that was Max, not Niran. Wait, what?
No, we did.
Oh, makeup. I did.
We didn't do Max's makeup.
No, I did Max's makeup, but you and Charlie did half of my face.
We did too. I was doing so well until...
Yeah, Steph posted that because in our group chat...
We did Johnny's
We all
makeup.
tried messaging Jojo Siwa, but she has her message requests off. So Steph was like, I'll take one for the team and post it on my story. But yeah, and now I'm back in Paris. So basically, I was only in Paris for what felt like 24 hours. Stop. I was only in Paris for what felt like 24 hours because by the time we got in, it was midnight. And then we had to wake up and only had that day. And then we left at 4 a.m. the next day. So we only had Sunday. And it was a little bit of a shit show. But it was a shit show in a really, really fun way. And it was really good. And I'm excited for you guys to see all the photos and stuff. And TikToks and all the fun stuff that we've got planned for that as well. And I'm really hoping that they invite me to more stuff. Because it was really fun. Tee-hee!
Yeah, man.
Why are you looking devious?
Oh, I was feeling devious. It's just because I misread something, I'm going to be honest with you. So I started creasing my head because I read something. I read the tweet that's on your screen right now as a different type of queen. Not welcome back, queen.
Oh.
That is welcome. I was like, cut affairs, okay.
Why don't you take the train to Paris? Because when G invited me with her, I assumed she was getting flown out and it was all getting paid for. So I was like, okay, cool. So we sit in a call to plan our content on Friday. And she goes, let me look at flights. Nothing had been booked. And anybody who's tried to get the Eurostar the day before, it's so expensive. It's so fucking expensive. Flights to Paris should only be like 70 quid. But because it was the day before, it was like 200 each. But it's fine. It's fine, guys. It's so fine. Don't even worry about it. But I'm excited for you guys to see the video. I'm going to go through the stuff in a minute. And like, I basically did a really funny Valorant Would You Rather. And it was kind of a movie, okay?
Can you do one? Can I get a Would You Rather? I have no idea about Valorant.
You
So
can
slap me with one now and I'll
You can
just...
have your dailies if you want.
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, we're going to do dailies chat.
Let me run one.
Between us, we've got at least 2 brain cells. What's your starting words?
Bomber. Oh, didn't see anything.
I don't even think that...
Racismo, first of all. Absolutely mental behaviour from who made this?
The New York Times.
Nah, well that all makes sense, doesn't it? What? Okay, actually no, I get it.
Okay, we've got an L, an O, and an N.
Alone. No, it's an N at the end.
Lean.
Put some lean in this cup, man. Top side kick Niran, come on.
That's you as hell.
This is what I do, lad.
Okay, Alien Store, and then we've got...
Blown? No, the L isn't even in that spot.
Oh, the O.
What a madness. Boone. Benson Boone.
Benson Boone. The Booniverse. No, No, alone isn't enough letters.
Alone, like it's two words.
Alone.
Love that. Come on.
Yup. Hi,
Yup.
Grande. How are you? Let's just try and think of a different word. What about gnome? Just to get rid of some letters. No.
That's
Nice. Le bon to me.
nice.
Oh, bye, Ma. Have a lovely, lovely day. We know that ends at the end. Do you think it's... double?
What the
Apparently the last episode of Alice in Wonderland's gonna like blow our fucking mind.
Oh god, I don't know if I can hack that. Are we watching it after this?
Yes.
We can't do it no more.
I don't know. Think of a word, please.
L N. So it probably starts with one of L or N, right? Realistically. No, I'm bugging out. The ends at the end. Oh my goodness.
Just give me a word.
Oh, just a word.
Yeah, give me a word with the letters L. Can we try Bumber again just to double check? We can't even try.
I have a feeling it's gonna have a C in it, you know. The N being at the end. Sorry, lads, my knees are giving out here.
Was that your knee that cracked?
No, that was my toe. Do you guys want to see it?
Your toes?
Yeah.
Go on. Bet you won't.
I don't. They don't want to see it. If my toes were like triple A toes, I'd do it.
Is there anything there? Well, like I think that. Oh no, that doesn't go there. No, I think it's. What could that be?
Gallon. No, G's not. Oh, what the hell?
It can't be felon either.
Oh, can it be colon? Because it's got two O's.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
But it is. But it is that combination. Bouillon, like bolognese.
Bolon, like bolognese.
Oh, bolognese.
Bolognese.
Sorry, what's it like? Right, hang on. Wallon. Villon. V-I-L-O-N.
Villain. Oh my god, I don't know.
Felon.
I was thinking felon.
We've already had E though. Can't have that.
What letters go good? What could you have after a L? So it can't be W, it can't be Q. It could be a U, but I don't know.
Wyclef Jean. Oh, I feel so foolish, you know, when I do these, and I just actually can't get it.
I hate doing word first because my brain isn't active enough. Villain. I was thinking Fallon at first.
What else can you put before an L? You could put...
Y. Nylon.
That's like my name. Yeah!
My last two brain cells! Oh my
man.
god.
Oh, it was me.
Dang. Come on, Nylon magazine.
The word
Is he on the floor? Yeah. The lanky boy.
Still taller.
Well, yeah, I hope so, because you're a lanky boy.
Lanky boy.
I sure hope you're taller. Just wait. Then we get through to the music ones and it's a movie.
Oh, we're cooking.
Ew.
Sorry, I turned away.
Scats. Bouquet, chair, cake, bunch, Brent, ring, dirt, crew, altar, fanny, group, dish, pack, buzz, talk. Fanny. Aunt Fanny.
Oh, Fanny.
Well, is it?
Bouquet. I was about to say bouquet. Altar.
Is it just? It's just things
wedding?
for a wedding.
Yeah.
Love, 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 love.
Cool. Chair.
A bunch, a group, a pack.
A crew.
I was gonna say skates.
Yeah.
There's my team. Oh, come on, Lord. Buzz, talk. Oh no.
And we were left with Fanny.
Shut up. I don't know. Buzz talk. Dirt. Let's just guess and see if we went off. And then we just keep guessing. Oh no. It was 4 away with this. Oh my god, I don't know. What is Brent?
What's a Brent? Yeah, exactly. Oh no.
So that was 1 away. So it's scats and talk. I don't know.
Probably is dish actually. Oh shit.
What? Yeah, fuck off. Fuck off. Who even cares? Who even cares about mini crossword? Are you good,
I
dumb?
still didn't learn what Brent was. What was it?
Oh,
Chat, what was DJ?
It was
Fuck
it
off.
was Rent the musical with a B. The category was musicals with letters in front of it, so it was Rent. 924,600 minutes.
Or I'm not gonna lie to you, I would send an email to someone about that because that's
Yeah, it's a joke.
bullshit.
It's a joke. It's saying it's stupid. It's a joke.
That is
ready?
bullshit.
You ready for something that's gonna get you really, really mad? Mini crossword. They can
Yeah.
suck my nan.
Oh, let's run it. Let's run it.
Airport in Queens, familiarly. Yeah, no.
Elizabeth.
Greek goddess of the earth.
Stephen.
Lively. Tease playfully. Minnesota senator.
Oh, fuck that. I do know that one.
Do you actually?
No.
DJ, and it's not something Jeff. One time
Jazzy.
musical partner. Is it Jazzy Jeff?
I think, right? Isn't it?
That. Emit bubbles.
Jazzy Jeff. Is it not? Is it Jazzy Jeff? I swear. Oh, I might be being stupid.
Emit bubbles.
Blub. That's kind of the sound, isn't it?
Undergarment item. What does that even mean? Bra? Westernmost territory of the US. You know geography.
Western. California? No, wait. Oh, okay. It's 4 letters. Never mind.
Right.
West.
right.
Oh, westernmost territory. Oh, wait. Isn't that Alaska?
Well, no.
Well, that's what I mean. That's why I'm confused.
Airport in Queens. Do you think the Alex
Oh,
Australian?
emit bubbles has got to be just blow. You blow bubbles, don't you?
Well, yes.
What the hell is 5 across going to be, by the way? That's about to be a madness. Lively and exciting. Bazzow.
Bazoo. Hi, Horsefly. Tease playfully. So that's wrong. Has to be. I don't
No,
know.
not Jazzy Jeff.
Let's see what the Australian airport is.
DJ.
Oh no, it's not. Oh, Queens is in New York. Wait, Queens Airport. It says APE. What? I don't fucking know. Do I seem like I care enough to know the answer to? Isn't this just JFK? Then what's that make that? What is it? Fizz? Oh, I should know that, but I don't. Short K. Lively and exciting. Buzzy. That sounds like it would be something. Tease playfully.
Riz.
There's no way it's Riz.
Surely not, lads.
Like
the telegraph have leveled up, you know.
What is this?
Hey.
Minnesota senator.
Wait, is it 7 across? Oh, right, okay.
Let's see.
Like alley or something. No, that won't work. Westernmost. Oh no, I do know what that is. It's gonna be Guam. It's like an island in the Pacific, maybe. Come on. Let them know, fam.
Raz.
Raz is crazy. Because they had the chance to do something there. They could have done Riz and that would have been incredible. But they ruined it. Is that
Also,
a thing? Do people razz each other?
The fact that I googled the airports and it still didn't come up with an answer, and I just thought it must be JFK if it's Queens.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good shout from you.
And I remembered Gaia because
proud
the
of
Gaia
Guam.
Vandal in Valorant. Do you know what? Love you so much. I'm going to play Valorant after this. I'm
Just
talking
say less,
to you
man.
tonight.
No,
You can play Football Manager. Man.
Oh, is it? What, for the rest of the
Yeah,
night?
you can play Football Manager. So I was explaining the Taylor Swift law to Niran because he doesn't like Taylor Swift.
No, but I do like Charlie XCX.
I explained the law of actually romantic. I explained the law of sympathy isn't Girl So Confusing by using Formula One references. So I explained the law to him, then I would consolidate the information that I just told him by showing him a Max Verstappen, George Russell TikTok.
Yeah.
And that's how you teach men, guys.
And he kind of did the job.
You teach it in terms that they would understand, and you consolidate it with a TikTok of their favorite topic.
Yeah, facts, big facts.
And this is why I'm a teacher.
Can you do that again? Can you do that now for the Charlie XCX and Taylor Swift debacle?
No, you understand. Literally at 4 a.m. I was there going, listen to this song, and now watch this one.
It was crazy.
Hi, Heart. What's your opinions on the new Taylor Swift album?
I mean, as a man who has not listened to
it, looks like you're
yet,
really tiny talking into the mic.
Hello. As a man who's not listened to the album and simply heard other people talk about the album, I can only confirm.
You have listened to the album. I played you Cancelled.
Jesus
Good
Christ.
thing I like my friends cancelled. It's the fact. How do I teach my boyfriend the Taylor Swift X Charlie XCX law when he only likes basketball? I'm not even watching it. He's just playing it. Hey, get a new boyfriend, I guess.
No. Fucking wait. Hang on a second.
The new album's ass. I can't even like. I like the Fate of Ophelia song. I think the music video is amazing.
Chuck LeBron James in there a couple of times as you're explaining it and hope for the best. That was my advice.
True. Been together a year and 4 months and 26. Hey, listen. Down to the day.
I love that you know that off the top
Down
of my
to
head.
the day. Must be nice. 27 in 21 minutes.
Come on.
Gag. I was really disappointed. Yeah, like the concept of it was so. I was expecting a more of a I can do it with a broken heart style of song. That song's so good.
Oh, you know what's an absolute hood classic? Wood. serious tune, guys. I don't think you understand. She spent 4 minutes maybe just saying my man's got pipe, and honestly, fairs, man, just making that into a 4-minute song seemed unnecessary. And that's because it was absolutely unnecessary. We didn't need to see that shit.
Do you know literally the fact that the lyric, I will never get over it. I don't need to catch the bouquet to know that a hard rock is on the way.
Just mental.
It's
just
actually crazy.
Just not necessary.
But you know what? I'm happy for you, man. I'm so happy for you. Like, I'm so glad.
It was, you know what it was? Every time, in all the songs that you played for me, it felt like, when you've got like an older cousin or like a younger auntie that's like trying to appeal to your like world.
Yeah.
And
it's like when your auntie's trying to get down with the cool kids.
Yeah. Like she's only just found out what Riz means like 20
She's trying to be
ago.
Sabrina, but she doesn't need to try and be Sabrina. She's so successful as Taylor. Why would you need to be like Sabrina? We wanted another folklore. We didn't want this shit. So that just means she knows / knew she's going to get married soon. No, bruv. The song is called Wood.
Yeah, and she's discussing his wood in detail.
Ready?
Just get the genius lyrics up. Okay, that's exactly. I'm mad.
Okay.
When the third word is naked, you just know it's going to be game over. Of the whole lyrics.
He dickmatized me and opened my eyes. Now, why the fuck is Taylor Swift saying dickmatized? The same woman that said, you drew stars around my scars and now I'm bleeding, said, he dickmatized me and opened my eyes. Redwood tree, it ain't hard to see.
No, it's okay, you can say it.
I don't want to. You
Okay,
look so tiny.
I'll say it. I actually am a psychic. His love was the key that opened my thighs. It's fucking.
That's not what it means, though, bro.
This
there is so many. There is so many other ways to say that you know that, like she could have said big rock or something like that. Hard rock. She's talking about peanuts. The curse on me was broken by your magic wand. New heights of manhood, bruv.
I ain't gonna knock on. Is a mad thing. Also, she says cocky like bear as well. I just think if it was like a few things, then yeah, you could be like, yeah, it's innocent. But there's so many things.
Then should my next stream be a listening party for the album and really just get into the nitty gritty of it? I did like Fate for Ophelia, and I think the photo stuff is really pretty. I think she looks gorgina. But then, oh yeah, I didn't tell you this. She basically, everybody hated the album, so she wrote a statement basically saying that because she's happy and in a relationship, she isn't like inspired anymore.
Well, then don't make the album. But that's why I don't like Taylor Swift, is because she makes albums and like deluxe albums and stuff just to chart and stuff, rather than like for the actual cause of the music. Just don't. If you're not inspired, then don't make it. I don't need to, you know.
Can't find it now. Can't remember what she posted. G sent it
That's
to
a
me.
bonkers thing to say as well.
Allegedly, well, G told me that. She said that she saw it and she sent me it.
When the world needed her least, she returned.
Oh God, Steph, how are you, baby girl? Well, G sent me a screenshot of it, but I can't remember what she posted it on. So maybe it's G being
Like
falling victim to AI.
Was it the news article that I sent you earlier?
What was that?
Was it,
Oh my God,
similar to
stop. Stop! I've got my electric blanket on as well, guys. It's that time of the year. It's that time of the year.
Yeah, well, okay, well,
Yeah.
having discussed...
Yeah, thanks for coming on the stream, man.
Thank you everyone for having me. Thank you for letting me talk wood.
Yeah.
It's been real. Like and subscribe.
Bye.
Can you like the stream? Or do you just subscribe?
No, you
just
just
sub
told
it?
me to give...
Well, give this one here your money.
Oh, get out. Get out. Go.
Guys, I tried.
Go! Leave!
Walk out the door!
He doesn't have a job, he's unemployed.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes, sir!
Final closing words? Or anything else to say on your situation?
Bye. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Well, who invited that guy here, eh? Who invited that guy here, eh? I'm not gonna lie, guys. Those are all my stories. Those are all my stories. What's going on? Why is everybody live together besides me? That's so fucking rude. Why are all the boys live playing together besides me? Why wasn't I invited to that conversation? That's so mean and rude. Well, fighting over meat or something? That sounds about right for those guys. Also, don't forget, new episode of the Poor Decision 0% podcast comes out tomorrow as well. It's with Jack Manifold. It's cool. I'm just going to say it. It's fine. I'll leak it. It's with Jack Manifold. I'm really planning on trying to like do this fucking watermelon stream, but it feels like the worse the weather gets, the less possible it's going to be. Also, Harry leaves for America soon, so it's just long. So I think we're doing a load of podcast filming tomorrow actually now, which is so long. I don't know when. Okay, basically streams this week are going to be a shit show. Ever since I've started this schedule, my streams have been an absolute shit show and it's so upsetting. Guys, we're 10 away from sub goal. We're literally 10 away from sub goal. Guys, if we hit sub goal, I'll do a little jump with for glee. I'll jump with joy and whimsy. I'll be so whimsical if we hit sub goal. But yeah, basically tomorrow, go back to streaming every day. Girly, I couldn't even if I wanted to. I'm so busy because tomorrow we're filming the podcast, so I don't know if there's going to be a stream tomorrow. Basically, everything's all over the place. I'm going to try my absolute best. But I'm sure we'll figure it out. Oh, Wags! Thank you for the 10 gifted. Wait, when did it go to 242? I was in the 212 on the other one. But I'm going to try and plan some fun streams. I really don't know. Like, I'm struggling at the moment with streams because Twitch is so in the fucking bin. But I'm going to disappear now. Thank you so much, Wex. Well, that just looks like I've gone, yeah, sick. Thank you. Bye. I'm going to be live tomorrow. How do you guys feel about the 5 p.m. start time? My only thing is, like now, I've been live an hour and a half. Now all the boys are live. And I don't like being live at the same time as everybody else. So please drop a thank you for gift to someone. Please drop some love in the chat. Did you prefer the 4 p.m. start or the 5 p.m. start? If not, I might do like 4:30 or something like that. I don't know. We're just seeing what sticks. I'm going to think of some fun stream ideas. I'm going to do one where you guys send stuff in. I've been getting really into Silent Hill. I'd love to play it, but I think it's a little too like all over the place. But I'll keep trying 4 and 5 and seeing what works. Because you don't have to watch whilst on work, such on the train. I'm so glad. So we'll try 4 again. Well, it depends what time I've got filming tomorrow. But new podcast out tomorrow, and we're going to be filming more of the podcast tomorrow, so I'll let you guys know. Thank you guys so much for the gifted subs and stuff. Have a lovely, lovely day. I'm going to go and watch Alice in Borderland now because I'm still very sleep deprived from Paris. But I hope you enjoyed my stories. Miss you already. Oh, wait, should I stay? Should I stay for a little bit longer? Maybe, mayhaps. Basically, what streams do you guys want to see this week? Let's even this out quickly before we start. Do we need to do my going through my clothes stream? Because in my head, that feels really boring. Are you guys actually interested in that? Would you guys actually be interested if I went through all my clothes and you guys helped me decide what I keep and get rid of? I feel like that sounds so boring. I'll probably put it all on Vinted or something. Okay, so I'll do that. And then I'll do you guys sending some stuff in. I don't know if I'll do a Taylor Swift album listening stream because that just feels like I'm waiting to get like hated on. I feel like I'm never gonna. The second it comes to me voicing my opinion, I feel like people just are gonna be offended. And I don't know about that one. So, okay, we'll do Keep or Kick the next time I have time to stream all day. Well, I think this weekend I'm pretty free. I'm pretty sure. We'll see. Yeah, I'm free this weekend, so we can do it this weekend. Okay. I'll be sure to have a look, my lovely. Okay, I'll disappear. But I'll make sure I do some really fun streams, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for coming to watch today. Please go have some good sleep. Look after yourselves. Please, please, please. It's getting really cold and wintry at the moment. I love you all so much, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye. Bye.